I was there when he painted it. An oddity among the cold precision of his schematics and calculations, yet somehow the image seemed to help him. A way to express the sheer enormity of what he was planning, to give shape to something that existed beyond the reach of numbers and diagrams alone. But none of it will matter, not if the legions succeed. Everything depends on how deep the rot has already spread. The attack failed. Half of the legions now stand with Horus. You are surprised. In the end, I suppose I am not. Do you find yourself wondering if they might be right? Many across the Imperium will sympathize with their rebellion. Many will see justice in it. I am the Emperor's spear. What I think does not matter. What I feel does not matter. There is only duty. Then we make ready. We prepare ourselves for a war that may never end. A war whose conclusion none of us may live to see. A war that will consume everything we have ever known and demand still more. Victory. That is the word the preachers cry from the high spires of their temples. It is the word commanders whisper to the soldiers beneath their banners, the word carved into monuments and broadcast across every Vox channel that reaches the faithful. The Indomitus crusade meets with triumph after triumph. Day by day we tear Imperium Nihilus from the despoiler's grip. Though we are beset on all sides, with every battle we drive back the mutant, the heretic, and the alien. Even now, as these words are spoken, our forces engage the remnants of Leviathan, reclaiming lost worlds, atoning for old sins, carrying a crusade of cleansing fire to the very doorstep of our enemies. We routed the Tyranids at Baal. We broke their high fleet. Soon their foulness will be nothing but a fading memory. That is what the preachers say. But relief will not save us. Lies will not protect us. And it is our hope, more than anything else, that will damn us in the end. In the spires and in the streets our people sing of victory. Victory as the galaxy burns. Victory as the Imperium rots from within. Victory as humanity rages against the dying of the light. They sing of victory, and they cannot hear the grinding of the darkness that closes around them. Almighty Sigma, Savior of the Empire, give me strength. For though I dedicated my life to eradicating it, still it feeds. Still it grows, devouring all that stands before it. There must be a final answer, some means to alter its advance before the tide becomes a flood that nothing can hold back. The brutal, unthinking bloodlust of the greenskins. The twisted and undying ambitions of the ancient dead. And though the brave dwarven kingdoms stand alongside us in fellowship, truly hope seems thin against the countless horrors that cannot be named, let alone fought by any mortal means. Yet all of this, all of it, is nothing before what is still to come. It whispers and it roars in the darkness. It beats against the walls of our cities. It is unstoppable. I can see it now with terrible clarity. The beasts that will devour the world entire. Approaching Kadaku, prepare for atmospheric entry. Approaching drop zone. It is done. May that virus strip the flesh from your bones. Praise the Emperor. The wound was fatal. You survived only through the Rubicon surgery. We remade you. You are Primaris now? Why? On whose order? Lord Kagar issued the command himself. Is he here? Gone, summoned by the Primarch. I must return to the Watch Fortress. You have been reassigned. My place is with the Deathwatch. My duty is there. The Inquisition can find no stain upon you, Titus. You have been accused of heresy, and yet you have served penance in the Deathwatch for nearly a century without faltering once. But you will never know true redemption until you have faced the judgment of your brothers. Prove yourself to us, and know the meaning of real absolution. What is your life? My honor is my life. What is your fate? My duty is my fate. What is your fear? My fear is to fail. What is your reward? My salvation is my reward. What is your craft? My craft is death. What is your pledge? My pledge is eternal service. The Rubicon surgery has remade you as a Primaris Marine. You are now stronger, faster, and more resilient than you have ever been. You will take your place as an Ultramarine once more. Your brothers will know that you served in the Deathwatch, but your dishonorable status as a Black Shield has been redacted from the archives. Should it ever be discovered, there will be questions that cannot be easily answered. Lord Kagar has offered you a second chance. Do not squander it. My Lord Lieutenant Titus reporting for duty. Half Sergeant Gadriel report to the bridge. How are your wounds? Good enough. Then I will be straight with you, Titus. I have reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions, suspicions arising among the men. I cannot afford discord, not now, not with what we are facing. You are a lieutenant now. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Very well. We are facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They have engaged us across 2 planets simultaneously. Avarax, a hive world, and Kadaku, which you already know well enough. We are abandoning Kadaku. It is mostly Adeptus Mechanicus research facilities, and we are evacuating critical assets and personnel as we speak. The defense guns are keeping the skies clear for our ships, and the Tyranids have taken notice of that. Get down there and protect those guns at any cost. Captain, you wish to see me? Sergeant, this is Lieutenant Titus. He will be taking command of your squad. I expect you on the ground within 30 minutes. Dismissed. Sir, you served in the Deathwatch? I did. That must have been a great honor. It is a privilege to serve alongside you. Approaching drop zone. Prepare yourselves. Those service studs on his face. Our lieutenant is over 200 years old. He could not have been born a Primaris Marine. You are right about that, and now he has your command. Hold your tongue, soldier. Move to defend the west flank and get those heavy vultures resupplied. Major Serona, 8th Cadian Regiment. Major, give me a full situation report. The wretched beasts have taken the orbital guns, my lord. They pushed us back to this encampment and are now staging a heavy assault from the north. Iro, take Alarius and Elon and remain here to secure the encampment perimeter. Yes, brother. Major, we must reach the defense guns and retake them immediately. Follow me then, my lord, and stay close. Every soldier at this base owes you their lives already. The Emperor protects. We must move through the jungle to reach the orbital defense guns. Brother Leo, assist the Cadians in establishing their new defensive lines, then report back to us. Yes, Lieutenant. It will not take long. Clear. Get these guns online immediately. Move. We will punch a hole in those hive ships so wide you could fly a frigate through it. It will not allow that to happen without a fight. It, the hive mind, the Tyranid's powerful and terrifying collective intelligence. It is not to be underestimated under any circumstances. Major, the guns are in a zero state of charge. It will take time to awaken the machine spirit within them. Hurry! The Tyranids will throw everything they have at this facility the moment they realize what we are doing. This is Major Serona. Divert 2nd and 3rd platoon to the orbital guns immediately. Copy that, sir? Let us show these bastards precisely what the 8th are made of. Targets locked. Let us relish the sight of those hive ships burning. I want a scout recon at that position. Captain, get over here now. Captain, I have the Mechanicus on Vox. They can wait. This is Nosk Beta 12, a Mechanicus Archmagos. He should have been aboard this ship over an hour ago, but he refuses to leave Kadaku without retrieving certain data from his laboratory. He is currently at this Imperial Guard base, and his facility is here. The enemy is closing in rapidly, and that base will be overrun within the hour. Nosk is a high-value asset. Get that data and get him out safely. The mining facility here, if we rupture the staging tanks and direct the flow into the valley, we can ignite the fields around the base. Boil them alive in promethium. I will give you command of a small team to hit the staging tanks. 3 men. That is all I can spare. Brief them immediately. Yes, Captain. Retrieve the Mechanicus data and secure Nosk. We depart at once. Titus, Delirio, make yourselves ready to depart. Standing by. Well then, Lieutenant Titus. We are told you have need of us, brother. My squad must recover data from a Mechanicus research facility in Sector 41A. A large enemy swarm threatens to overrun both that facility and an Imperial Guard base to its east. You will sabotage a promethium refinery to delay their advance. We will not fail you, Lieutenant. Let us burn the Xenos filth back into the void. Time is desperately short. I will brief you fully on descent. Brother Magos Callio wishes to see you in the armory before departure. Noted. Archmagos, for the last time we must get you off this world. Your deliberate ignorance of the situation will cost you your life. We will be overrun within minutes. By the Omnissiah, I will cease these interruptions when Major Aaron finally sends me what I have been asking for. Archmagos, it is imperative that you evacuate immediately. I will not leave without the data. Relocate to my facility, and I will instruct you further over Vox. Make yourselves ready to leave. This will not take long. Major, I have a second unit working on a theoretical approach that should buy you some additional time. My lord, I have already lost 3 full squads trying to reach that laboratory. We believe there is something out there in the jungle. Something larger than a standard tyrannid organism. Noted. The Emperor protects. Major Sirona, you are correct. There was indeed a lictor concealed in the jungle. I suspect you have already dealt with it appropriately. Data dissolved and collected. This is Leo. Transmission received. Nosk is on the Thunderhawk and standing by for departure. Get him out of here at once. Major Sirona, what is your current status? We have lost a great many men, a great deal of heavy arms, but we are still in the fight, my lord. We are coming to you now. Nothing is stirring. When they hit, Leo, do you read me? Leo respond. Major, did you see what happened to him? No idea, my lord. We saw an impact, something large, but nothing more. That area is now claimed by the swarm. We must reach him immediately. There was an armoring chamber below, a jump pack passage leading forward. Sir, the guardsmen down in the facility. With respect, my lords, we can take care of ourselves. Move forward. Brother, are you injured? I am fine. It must be a reaction to the Rubicon surgery. Something in the altered biology responding to combat stress. When was the procedure completed? 2 days ago. Find Leo. Hurry. We should move now. I said I am fine. Nosk is dead. The mission is over as it stands. Whoever did this is long gone by now. My lord, we cannot force you to abandon your orders, but we urge you in the strongest possible terms to reconsider. The orders are unclear. We cannot allow you to proceed without proper support. Our lieutenant is heading directly into danger, and unless you intend to physically stop me, we are going after him. What in damnation happened down there? Nosk was assassinated in transit. The Adeptus Mechanicus report stated engine failure as the cause. That is not what I witnessed. Sergeant, I saw traitors. Chaos Marinas. You are certain? There is no mistaking it, sir. Clear the bridge of all non-essential personnel. Nosk was the head of a highly classified project. Aurora. What is it? A weapon. And the servants of chaos have somehow learned of its existence. With Nosk now dead, there is only one man still capable of continuing the work. Morius Lose, Nosk's apprentice. He is currently missing, and his last known location was a Mechanicus facility on Avarax, a facility that is now entirely overrun with tyrannids. This access cipher will get you into the cogitator network within the facility. You can locate Luse's tracker signal from there. We are already on course for Avarax. I want you and your squad ready the moment we enter orbit. Sir, what exactly was on that ship with Nosk? What concern is it of yours, Lieutenant? The Mechanicus seemed extraordinarily eager to retrieve it, and yet the enemy left the object entirely untouched. They had every opportunity to take it, and they did not. Whatever it is, without Lose it is useless to anyone. This is as close as I can bring you. You will need to take the cargo elevator from this position. Vox in when you are ready for extraction. Understood. My thanks, brother. We should be down there fighting alongside the rest of the company. We will be soon enough. Move forward. Engines detected nearby. Elevator repairs are incomplete. Please conduct maintenance before attempting operation. The elevator is inoperative. We must find a way to restore power to the mechanism. Operation without full repair is unwise. You may override the safety protocols via the control room at your own risk. There is no easy path through this city. Watch your left flank. These poor souls, reduced to mindless killing instruments. Too easy. Come and taste my steel if you dare. The quickest route upward is across the rooftops ahead. Burn the debris clear and proceed. The Tyrannids will make complete ruin of this entire city given sufficient time. Access restored. Corridor cleared for transit. Advance by the Omnissiah's will. No sign of the archenemy thus far. Perhaps they have already come and gone. Perhaps they were never involved at all. Stick to what you know with certainty, brother. I awaken. Lieutenant Titus, Ultramarines 2nd Company. Enter your command. Locate Morius Lose. Access denied. Authorization insufficient. Access rights granted. Establishing locus. Vitals are elevated significantly. Our Vox for a Thunderhawk evacuation. Wait. Up in file. Project Aurora. Register your intention of requisition before accessing classified materials. Open the file now. Open file. Brother. Those materials are classified at the highest level. It was destroyed. The Mechanicus records are false. Display the current location of the artifact. Warning: Vol-site reactor unstable. Catastrophic failure is imminent. This entire structure will collapse directly onto the city beneath us. Get them away from the core. Backup generators have been awakened. Non-essential systems returning to hibernation. No sign of Tyranids near this level. The smell of burnt ichor alone is enough to deter them. We have what we came for. Move to the extraction zone immediately. Give me a full tactical overlay of the city. Captain, a moment of your time. The Adeptus Mechanicus must be stopped from proceeding with Aurora. What are you saying? If they trigger that weapon, the results could be catastrophic on an unimaginable scale. And what makes you suddenly an expert in Mechanicus weapons research, Lieutenant? They are using an artifact to power the weapon. I have encountered it before on a planet called Graia. A trader by the name of Nemiroth called it a fragment of the Dark God's power. It nearly destroyed the entire planet, Captain. It killed thousands. Graia, Titus. The Adeptus Mechanicus is acting on orders approved personally by the Primarch himself. And here you stand talking of Graia of all places. Captain, if Chaos forces are here, if they are trying to get their hands on that artifact, the consequences for this entire system could be catastrophic. Enough. I will hear nothing more on the matter. Now, did you retrieve a location for Lose? I did, sir. Then get down there and find him before it is too late. And Titus, there are those in this company who would see you sent back to the Inquisition in chains. Tread with great care, brother. Approaching the landing zone now. The temple is located within the dome section of the city. We will have to land outside its perimeter and make our approach on foot through the outer ring. Lance of Jove, report status. Minor damage sustained. Enemy tank inbound. Hold the ground. Vales? Is that you? Chiron, praise the Emperor, it is good to see you breathing. Where is the rest of your squad? Gone, brother. A neurothrope tore them apart. Every one of them. We need to cross that bridge. Nothing crosses that bridge while that creature is still alive, Lieutenant. Nothing. We do not have the manpower to break through its position. What exactly are we up against? It has its rear position completely covered, and we lack the numbers to outflank it. The Cadians are holding the bridge, but at a terrible and unsustainable cost. Set up assault positions along the bridge approach. We will deal with the neurothrope ourselves. Very well, my lord. We will avenge them, brother. Watch your flanks carefully. That is all of them. How is your position holding? Need a lift, brothers? Sergeant, it is very good to see you. The Cadians had the bridge situation well in hand. Thought you could use an extra set of hands on your end. A very welcome offer. Get on board. The temple is this way. Lieutenant, the Cadians are requesting immediate support on the southern approach. Go! We will hold here, thank you, brother. Ultramarines, have enemy forces infiltrated the dome interior? No, my lord. The dome is secure. And the Temple of Thasian? The dome was fully evacuated several days ago, my lord. Rejoin the main force immediately. Your position here is no longer needed. Our orders are to remain here and hold this position. On whose authority? Captain Fairburn's orders, my lord. We are to hold this position until further notice. The dome is empty now. Move on. But sire, our standing orders specifically state that we are to remain in this position until personally relieved by the captain. I gave you a direct order, soldier. Vox your captain immediately. If you are deserters, I will execute you where you stand. Captain Fairburn, respond. Captain Fairburn, come in. Ambush. Kill them all. Brothers, for what you have done this day, the nations of the damned shall come forth and be slain. No traitors remain breathing. Get to Chiron immediately. Sergeant, sweep the full perimeter. Yes, brother. Now explain yourself, Sergeant. Do I need to justify my hatred of traitors to anyone? You need to justify risking your life and the lives of your squad on a personal vendetta. The traitors have a debt to pay, and I intend to collect every last part of it, and you would throw away your life and theirs to collect it here and now. Death comes to us all when the Emperor decrees it, Sergeant. Your duty is to him, not to your own need for vengeance. You will die when and where he so chooses, not over a personal score. Do you understand me clearly? Lieutenant, you should see this immediately. Those traitors must be sheltering in there. They are using some form of shield projection. Those altars identical to ones we encountered earlier in the Mechanicus facility. They must be generating the shield barrier. Destroy every last one of them. Then purge these abominations from the face of this world entirely. The heretics sent such a force to meet us here. Show them why that was the gravest error they will ever make. Lance of Jove, stand by for immediate extraction. Affirmative. In the name of the Emperor, open these doors. Morius Lose, I owe you my very existence. Come with us, brother. To where? The battle barge, safe and clear of this world. Compliance. But I must speak with Archmagos Nosk immediately upon arrival. The work cannot proceed without his direct oversight. He is dead, Lose. Dead. Then you are here to replace him. Approaching the battle barge now. Docking in 1 minute. The power source. It is dangerous beyond your ability to fully comprehend. I have spent my entire life studying it, Lieutenant. I can assure you it is quite safe in the right hands. Arrogance. Why must the Mechanicus always meddle with forces they cannot fully understand or control? We follow the will of the Omnissiah in all things. Knowledge is not arrogance. Knowledge is sacred duty. Titus, report to Captain Aaron immediately upon arrival. Confirmed, Titus. A Captain Titus was killed on the Forge world of Graia over a century ago. The records are clear on that point. He died holding that very power source in his bare hands. Not even an Astartes could survive direct contact with power of that magnitude. Morius Lose, come with me now. My Lord Heretic Astartes. They are appearing in every hive city across Avarax simultaneously. We are already stretched far beyond our capacity by the Tyranids alone. The traitors have caught us completely off guard. The Adeptus Mechanicus tells me that Aurora is ready. They believe the weapon will function precisely as designed. Sir, I understand your concerns completely, Titus, and I respect them. But we may have no choice left to us. Can we at least warn Lord Kagar of the danger before they fire it? Impossible. The astropathic relay on Avarax has been completely surrounded by Tyranid organisms. Every attempt we have made to break through the Tyranid lines has failed comprehensively. Can we vox a message through to the relay? There is a complete dead zone extending around the entire relay station. Something is actively interfering with all vox communications in that area. We would have to physically get someone inside the relay building itself. Emperor, save me. I have tried. Now the Tyranids have launched a major coordinated attack against our outer defenses, and we are pulling back to the fortress. We will make our final stand behind those walls. Battlefield projection. Magnifi sector C3. Where is it? There. Do you see it? The Ket-Tiran. We have had no confirmed sightings or reports of it. It is there, Captain. I am certain. We kill it and we break the synaptic connection holding this entire swarm together. They will scatter like rats in darkness. Aif Tiran, a genuinely worthy adversary. And if you are wrong about this, Titus, if it is not where you believe it to be, I cannot afford to throw precious men after nothing more than a hunch. Give me 2 squads. I will take the Hive Tyrant, find whoever is jamming our Vox communications, and get the message inside that relay facility. 2 squads. Lieutenant, I need to kill a Hive Tyrant, locate a Vox jammer, and breach a surrounded relay station with those same resources? 6 men, Captain? That is all I am asking for. Use them wisely and I will not fail you. The Emperor detects all things. Approaching. Receiving transmission. Crew deck, attend immediately. Lieutenant, it should be us facing the Hive Tyrant directly. Talassa can manage with 3 men. We should be standing alongside them, not playing courier through the back corridors of this fortress. That message has to get through to Kagar. Everything depends on it. And what exactly is in that message, Lieutenant? Speak your mind freely, brother. I searched the archives when I had the chance. You were once captain of the 2nd Company, and then you simply disappeared over a century ago with no explanation. I checked. I was serving with the Deathwatch when I disappeared from the records. There would still be records of that. There are always records, not for a Black Shield. There are no records for a Black Shield. A Black Shield? You would erase your own chapter markings? Your own identity? I would die for these colors without a moment's hesitation. Then why did you abandon them? I was accused. It was my penance to serve without name or honor until I had earned the right to reclaim both. What were you accused of? Brace for landing. Move out now and be ready to advance at speed. Heresy and corruption seem to consume everything they touch, even between traitors themselves. If they kill each other efficiently enough, all the better for us. Enemy flanking our position. We should turn around immediately and regroup with the main force before we are cut off entirely. These ones are more resilient than standard. Requesting Gamma Pad and Hammerfall bunker on my location immediately. You mean to jump directly from here? Request confirmed. Stand by for deployment. There is our entry point. That is quite a considerable shot from this distance. Damocles to Dasa. Report your status. If Talassa fails to eliminate that hive tyrant, then our entire operation was all for nothing at all. We should have remained with the main force from the beginning. Why toil in obscurity when there is glory to be had center stage? Sergeant, our brothers are dying out there while we creep around in the shadows of this facility. If we fail to deliver this message to Kagar, we will be facing something far worse than a massacre. Trust the plan. You say there will be a massacre. How can you possibly know that, Lieutenant? Why else would the traitors be trying so desperately hard to stop us from reaching that relay? Our lieutenant said it himself. There is deception at work here, deeper than any of us have yet understood. If you have something specific to say, Sergeant, say it plainly. Incoming lines from above. Do not let them reach this level under any circumstances. I am death itself, servant of the Emperor, and you will taste my wrath before the end. You should not be here in this place. I have a message that must reach Manius Kagar personally. I cannot help you. It is too dangerous. It is urgent beyond measure. You must understand. In addition to the shadow cast across the warp by the Tyrannid swarm itself, demonic forces are now positioned to attack any psyker who dares open their mind to the immaterium. Every attempt to communicate through the warp risks drawing them directly to the sender. You would have me flee from my duty. I would have you survive it. Give me your message, Lieutenant. I will attempt the transmission. I have it. Let us begin immediately. My lady, I must protest this most strongly. The danger involved is far too great to risk your life. Silence. There are no guarantees of survival in this work. There never have been. Fra, what is this presence? What is reaching back through the connection? I do not know. I have never felt anything like this. You wish to bring him here so that you may kill him yourself. Heretic! Heretic! You will betray us as you betrayed them all on Graia. Arrest him immediately. He means to kill the Lord Kagar. Lieutenant Gadriel, I am no heretic. He holds the very power of the throne within himself. He must be stopped before he uses it. Kill him. Kill him now. Kill him. No. What have you done? How carefully you dance toward the void, Lieutenant Titus. He is trying to escape. Do not let him leave this chamber. Did he escape? I do not know with certainty, sir. Lieutenant Titus, come in immediately. This is Titus. Report. Chaos forces have been detected entering the system in significant numbers. They are moving directly toward Aurora. We are departing for Dirium immediately. Move to extraction at once. How did you know any of this would happen? I was a boy on Calth when the word bearers attacked our world. I came to know the mark of chaos in all its disguises long before I ever wore this armor. We are returning to the battle barge now. I understand what drove your actions, Lieutenant, but your suspicions end here and they end now. Are we absolutely clear on that matter? Yes, sir. Brothers, this is Aurora. Within the last few hours, traitor forces have arrived in their hundreds and seized complete control of the facility. Seized it? Then where is Lose? Inside with them, they have the facility, they have Lose, and they have the power source. Oli Terra. Then perhaps you were right all along, Titus. What was that theoretical approach you mentioned earlier? We have diverted every available force we can spare to the Marium, but we remain well below full operational strength. We have prepared an assault plan, but its chances of success are extremely limited unless we can neutralize this first. They are using it to draw in continuous reinforcements from across the system. For every traitor we eliminate, 2 more arrive to take his place. The device itself is very heavily guarded. I will need a combat squad. 5 men minimum. I can spare you 3 men and no more. The enemy appear to be drawing their power and their ability to call reinforcements from this single structure. What is it exactly? We do not fully understand it yet. Every attempt we have made to bring it down by conventional means has failed completely. Your squad has developed something of a reputation for unconventional approaches to impossible problems. Any ideas at all? I have read of Torium. It is a burial world. 4,000 years ago, there was a fierce engagement between the Ultramarines and a heretic force of considerable size. The Sword of Atreus, a battle barge wrecked in that fighting, was laid to permanent rest on the planet's surface. What relevance does that have to our current situation? The records state that while its hull was entirely ruined in the crash, its engines continued to burn with full power even as it was interred. It may never fly again, but it might still be capable of ramming a single target at close range with devastating effect. A very long shot indeed, perhaps. But it may be worth attempting. Very well then. Navigation systems aboard the Sword of Atreus are almost certainly dead after 4 millennia. We cannot afford to miss a target of this size. Someone will need to get close to the target first and place a beacon for the ship to lock onto. Our main offensive launches in 90 minutes. The Emperor guide you, brothers. And you, Captain. You ever actually done anything remotely like this before? What you are about to attempt is a suborbital drop through active combat airspace, dodging flak, enemy vessels, and burning wreckage the entire way to the ground. Exactly so, sir. No. This will be an entirely new experience for all of us. The Codex Astartes does not technically support this particular course of action, but I find myself genuinely looking forward to it nonetheless. Stay close together. It becomes nearly impossible to regroup if we are separated in that debris field. 60 seconds to drop. Helmets on, brothers. Titus, I must apologize for my conduct aboard the ship. My behavior was inappropriate and potentially dangerous. No apology is necessary, brother. I fell prey to my own suspicion and I nearly killed an innocent man because of it. When I was a young captain, one of my own men questioned my motives on a critical mission. I dismissed his concerns too quickly without giving them the serious consideration they deserved, and I paid a very heavy price for that failure of judgment. Your suspicions arose in part because I had failed to answer your doubts honestly and directly from the very beginning, just as I failed to answer his when it mattered. Stand by for suborbital drop. I am honored to fight beside you both, whatever comes next. As are we, brother, as are we. You grew up on Calf, did you not, sir? I did? Holy, the debris density down here is extraordinary. We cannot navigate by instruments in this. We must navigate entirely by sight. We will make it through. Now focus on the drop. Brother, be careful of that burning section. The Emperor bless you in this moment. Heritage forces waiting in ambush below. Do not engage until my signal. Enemy Terminator destroyed. Enemy down. Watch the east approach. I have lost the Vox signal entirely. Something is causing interference throughout this entire area. I can hear engines. Ancient and powerful engines burning still. The Sword of Atreus lives up to every word of its storied namesake. That impact will buy us critical time, but we must move with absolute speed now. While the enemy controls Aurora and holds Lose, the odds remain firmly against our success. Lose, Lieutenant Titus, praise the Omnissiah. In just a few moments, you will bear direct witness to the full capabilities of this device. You must stop this immediately. Sire, please listen to reason. I understand fully that you have your concerns about the artifact, but look at what it has already achieved. This is merely the smallest fraction of what the device is truly capable of in controlled hands. And I have seen with my own eyes the very worst of what it will do when those hands lose control of it. My lord, you must find it within yourself to trust me on this. This has been my entire life's work, my deepest quest for knowledge, my sacred purpose. Shut it down. Shut it down now, Lose. I will not. Forgive me, Lord Kagar. Time itself will eventually reveal the purity of my intentions to all who doubted them. You tiny grains of sand traveling your short paths as you always do. For just a brief moment I thought you might do my work for me and save me the effort, but alas, I must finish this myself. With this power now at my full command, your malignant energies are entirely useless against me. Bring him down, now. All power and blind rage. We will not be bested by this clumsy abomination. Something fundamental is happening here. Where is all the power going? This is the end for you. Enough of these timeless games. Let us put a permanent stop to them once and for all. Where is he gone? With Aurora now fully active, he and all entities like him cannot maintain their existence in this space. They are being driven back. We will see how permanent that truly is. This is only the very beginning of what we can achieve. With these devices operating at full capacity, we will seal the Great Rift itself and drive the heretics back into the warp using nothing more than the transference of alignment between the obelisks. What an achievement that will represent! What genius! And is it the dream of every scientist to discover the ultimate birthplace of all knowledge? Behold the true source of your inspiration, brother. To the trenches then, brothers, and to the final act. We will face this together as we always have. If we die here, we die with vengeance on our lips and purpose in our hearts. My leg is gone, brother, all for reclamation. You treacherous, you will find it ends here. Lord Kagar, I received your message. You reached me in time. The central obelisk appears to be the primary source of their power and their ability to maintain a presence here. It is protected by an energy field we cannot penetrate. Give me a viable solution quickly. We have struck that shield with everything at our disposal. Nothing we possess gets through it, my lord. There may be another way. The catacombs beneath this structure. Lose said that all it required was a transference of alignment. And then he physically inverted something, some object at the center of the mechanism. What object precisely? It was identical in every visible respect to that central obelisk standing before us now. You want to physically invert that entire structure? Your Aurora device may have a critical weakness that has not yet been exploited. It might. Captain Master, we absolutely cannot continue to hold this position much longer. Lieutenant, do you stand by Sergeant Gadriel's assessment of the situation? I do, Captain Aaron. Chapter Master, brothers. The heretics clamor loudly for a taste of victory this day, but we will deny them that satisfaction as we have denied them for 10,000 years and more. We are the sons of Ultramar, servants to the Emperor and guardians of everything the Imperium holds sacred. Let these wretched creatures feel the full weight of ancient vengeance descending upon them. My lord, our vanguard forces have breached the energy field. They are through. Hit them without mercy, Captain. Yes, Lord. All forces fire at will. Demon Creed World, bring all battle tank guns to bear on that abomination immediately. Yes, my lord. Captain, form a full defensive line at this position and hold it. Company defensive line. Hold it here. Rover Titus, you will have only the briefest of moments to execute your plan once the field drops. Move as quickly as you possibly can. This must be the primary control unit for the obelisk mechanism. Do you understand any of these readings? None of it, Lieutenant. Do we have a solution, or do we not? Stand by. There. That should do it. We are out of every option remaining to us. Run, move. I will hold here as long as I am able. My lord, how many more obelisks remain? 3 of them. You have brothers already working on them? Midian and Tassa are handling 2. We will deal with the last one ourselves. I will get them moving. Brief them fully over the Vox. Yes, Captain. Reloading. A colossal demon is pressing hard against our defensive lines. What exactly are we accomplishing by inverting these obelisks? The Aurora device opens a dimensional rift directly to the immaterium, a gateway between this reality and the realm beyond it. These smaller obelisks appear to function as the individual keys that hold that gateway open. So we turn the keys and seal the gate permanently. Exactly so, brother. Through this door. Drive them back through it. Cast them into the abyss. Do not spare a single one of them your wrath. The demon is weakening significantly. Viridian, Horus, Decimus, report your status now. Do you hear what is happening out there? Where have all the traitors gone? Where is their line? Honored ancient brother, join us now and you may slake your rage fully in service of our cause. Lead me directly to the slaughter, brothers. Onward! I swear to you, you sons of madness, your reckoning is here. This one is mine, brother. I owe him a personal debt. Lieutenant Mason, stand ready on my position. Let us burn every last one of these heretics to cold ash. Where is Lord Kagar? It was a trap. Is this the immaterium itself? If it is, we must move with extreme speed. To where, Lieutenant? We must find Kagar wherever he is in this place. Welcome, brothers. We have been expecting your arrival here. Where is Lord Kagar? Gilliman's dog has been brought to heel at last. Come and kneel before me. Heretic, you die this day without question or mercy. This is my domain entirely. You are here only because I chose to invite you. I am offering you a single chance to kneel before what you face and be spared. Our chapter, sir, will gladly use your skull as a trophy when this is finished. Release him immediately. We shall honor you with a swift ending, traitor. Release him. After all the considerable effort you spent bringing him to me, you would simply ask me to release him? What entertaining creatures you are. Enough of your games. Silence this heretic now, brothers. One last dance before the strings are finally cut for good. The demon writhes and screams. Rise, warrior of mankind. You fought magnificently and you did not fail. Rise. Brother, it is finished. You did it. You held when everything demanded otherwise. Rise, Titus. Your duty is not yet done. There is more ahead. For the Emperor. Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, your decisive actions have saved this entire system from absolute ruin, and so it is with genuine and profound pride that I now present you with an honor worthy of your exceptional deeds, the laurels of victory. Let every warrior of the Adeptus Astartes look upon this moment and see here the true measure of a son of Guilliman, for the glory of Ultramar. Company dismissed. Forgive me, brother, that it took me this long to bring you home where you belong. My lord, fierce was my wrath when I learned of your unlawful detention at the hands of the Inquisition. In their arrogant and unfounded suspicion, they failed entirely to recognize the plain truth before them, that no corruption of any kind could ever overcome a devotion as absolute and unwavering as yours. Thank you, my lord. That means everything. There is a mission awaiting you. It will take you away from the Second Company for a considerable time. As you command, Chapter Master. It shall be done. The brother chaplain will provide you with your full briefing. It was he who recommended you personally for the task at hand. My lord, the Sword of Kars is ready and standing by to depart on your order. Thank you, Captain. My ship will convey you to your destination, Titus. I would be glad of your company on the journey. It has been the highest honor, my lord. Truly, it has indeed, Captain. A genuine honor for all of us. I hear you will be taking your leave of us, Lieutenant. Not for too long, I hope, sir. The Emperor guide your path, and yours, sir. Brothers, I am called to serve elsewhere for a time. You will be greatly missed, my lord. I will not forget the blood we shed together here, nor the faith you placed in me when others would not, nor shall we ever forget it. You have restored something I thought I had lost entirely. My faith in true brotherhood. We will await your return, Lieutenant, however long it takes. Courage and honor, brothers. Courage and honor. Titus, Lord Kagar has informed me that you have received your new assignment. Good. I will brief you fully on the route. You are joining us for this mission? I am. Very good indeed, my lord. Very good. You have done exceptionally well, Titus. You have won the trust of your brothers and the respect of the chapter master himself. But understand this clearly and never forget it. The stain of suspicion never fades completely, no matter how many battles are won or honors earned. I will be watching you closely from this moment forward. Should you falter on the correct path, even for a single moment, I will show you no mercy whatsoever. Leandros. My lord, it is time. The Imperium calls and we answer as we always have, as we always will.